Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at the park again. Oh man, it was such a long off season. It was supposed to be the park's shortest off season, but turned out to be the park's longest off season. So that was not fun. I know, I know so many of you guys have been struggling over the past year and a half with not being able to get in the park. Yeah, I'm going to be back here. I'm going to try to get here once a week as usual. Just show you guys anything that is new. Definitely going to check out Beagle Brigade Airfield this week. Next week is when Splashworks opens, and I do have a reservation for that, so I'll be showing off Mountain Bay Cliffs. And also just an update here on how things are running. So they do have it blocked off, this entry plaza blocked off on either side, and then they are just asking, if you have any of the any COVID-19 symptoms, as well as making sure that you have your mask. They did tell me that I have to wear it at all times, but I know that there was a slight policy change that happened over the weekend. Still working through exactly what the details of that are, but yeah, they have the different lines up here so that you can maintain your physical distancing as you are heading into the park. Guest services has been moved further away from the admissions area, so now it is over at ticket sales, which of course isn't really useful this year, since you cannot buy tickets at the park. You have to buy them online and then book a reservation. So I'm sure there is going to be a lot to talk about today, but so I'm just going to head into the park and see what I can see. We are back. We are inside the park. We have the floral flag here. We have Wonder Mountain at the end of International Street with Victoria Falls mostly running. This is awesome. It is so incredibly great to be back. I am super excited to check out everything that's new, as well as get on some rides, of course. Get some awesome food, and just overall enjoy walking around the park. This has been 18 months without the park, and that has been very difficult for me. So I am so thankful that we are able to be back in the park now, and yeah, this is just awesome. And bonus, there are physical park maps that you can pick up. Absolutely awesome. I was worried that I would not be able to add to my collection, but thank goodness they are still offering them this year. I love them, and I have quite a collection, so great to add on to that. I feel like I could just stand here watching Victoria Falls all day, but I won't. There's too much other exciting stuff to check out, including this new roof on the Tim Hortons building here. These are brand new shingles. They have more of a wood look than the previous ones. I personally really like these. I think that they fit the building really well. And if you are curious as to what the old ones looked like, ask them over there. They were red, and just kind of they've definitely seen 40 years at the park, so great to see a little upgrade here. For those curious about the shows, Victoria Falls High Divers, at the very least, is not opening until July 15th. That's pretty soon. I think it's the end of next week. So if you're coming in the first couple weeks, just within the next week, then be aware that some of the shows may not be running yet. Here's the site I maybe missed most of all. Yukon Striker. Oh, it is such a beautiful coaster, and we have not yet gotten enough time to fully appreciate it. I am so thankful for this coaster. I am thrilled to see it in action again, and just looking forward to getting a ride on it maybe later today. It's just such a perfect coaster. Vortex! I love Vortex. It is one of my favorite coasters in the park. Definitely top 5 for me, I would say. Not sure exactly what place it holds, but yeah, it is a great coaster, and it is great to see it heading over Lake LaBarge. Over here at International Show Place, they will be having the Wolf Jocks Canine All-Stars. Yeah, they will be performing starting on July 10th. So once again, a slight delay with that show starting, but not much of one. So yeah, looking forward to checking out some of the shows again. I know that there is also kind of a new show space over in Planet Snoopy. As they said they would do, they did replace this footer here, or footing, I can never remember which. But yes, that one is certainly more substantial than it was before. Looks a little bit different from some of the other ones there. But yeah, so good to see that they got to that repair work there. Oh my goodness, this is just... love you. One of the updates for this season is just two-way traffic for these bridges. They have a line down the center and signs telling you to make sure to keep right. Just as a way to make sure that you are keeping your distance. So that's really, really awesome. And oh my goodness, I have missed this site so much. Hello, Yuki. Yukon Striker. You are gorgeous. I love the station here. I love the sign. Everything about you is perfect. Also in this plaza is Miners Cafe, looking absolutely wonderful right there. And Minebuster, which has gotten some retracking work, I know. So looking forward to checking that out a little later in the day. I love all the views of Yukon Striker. They make my heart happy. This coaster is just so beautiful, and it interacts with the Vortex so well. I am not just showing you some views though. I did also wander in around the other side of the change room buildings for Splashworks. Ran into a couple employees who let me know that yeah, there will be very limited capacity for the change rooms, of course. So max capacity is going to be 26 people. I'm assuming that's, you know, per change room. So 26 for the men's change room, 26 for the women's change room. So that's going to be interesting. I'm curious as to how that's actually going to look. The other thing is right here we have bottle refill stations. So bottle refill only. This isn't quite what I meant, but when I said that I wanted water bottle refill stations, because they're still just the standard drinking fountains, just don't please don't actually just drink directly out of them. Bring your own bottle, I guess. And yeah, I definitely have my own bottle, so I think I'm gonna have an easier time getting refills here, which is nice, but yeah, I still want like actual, you know, proper water bottle refill stations. So we'll see if that happens. Standing here by Yukon Strikers Loop, I was just struck by how much these plants have grown up. This is, it's kind of crazy to me, but at the same time, it has been more than a year and a half since I last walked through this area. So makes sense. It is looking very, very green. I love it. The maple trees are also growing in. But just a reminder, get as many shots as you can of this stretch before the trees grow in, because then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get those great, awesome photos of Yukon Striker. Also, Chuckwagon, which was at one point said to be going to Splashworks, is still here. So that's great. I think that this really, really fits here, and it is. Yeah, it's just an awesome part of Frontier Canada. Hello, Peppermint Patty. Fun times. Here is where they are having the character meet and greets, which is awesome. That's going to be really, really fun. And yeah. It is great to see you, Peppermint Patty. Yeah, I wish I could hug you. It's, I don't think it's,
I know, that's so sad.
It's not really proper right now, but soon, maybe. I'm looking forward to that day. So around here by Playhouse Theater, it looks like they did have to replace some of the trees. I'm not sure, you know, what happened with the old ones, but now there are some nice, I believe these are cedar trees, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, they will take some time to grow in to really fully replace the old ones, but at least they did replace trees and not just get rid of trees. Over here at Swing Time, it is closed, at least for now, but they do have seats marked off, so it looks like every fourth seat is available. So one seat is available, and then 3 are not. That's really, really low capacity for this thing. I don't remember exactly how many chairs there are total, but I think, yeah, that's probably only about 4 seats for the ride. So it kind of makes sense to maybe not have this one running unless unless the park is super busy. I probably should have approached the ride from the Rainbow Bridge side, but I love how in the trees this is. This looks absolutely awesome, very well placed in terms of the queue and all that. There is a brand new gazebo here, which I'm not quite sold on, but let's get a closer look here. So the mini golf is gone. We do now have a gazebo here. It does look very, very nice with the colors. There's a cute little woodstock sitting on top, so that's really, really nice. They do have a bunch of speakers around here, as you can see, just hanging down there, so those are really, really well done. This is where the Pirate Adventure show is going to be. They've got some markers around here to indicate where you are allowed to stand. So I guess that'll work for this year. And then, of course, we do have Beagle Brigade Airfield. I really, really like the sign, actually. That's super cute. And then outside of that, yeah, you've got the 8 planes. Yep, I think so. And yeah, and so then you're just going to, this does have a max height requirement, as in if you are above 5 feet tall, I believe, then you need to have a child in order to go on. So I will not be able to ride it, at least not yet. Maybe one day I'll have my own kid or be here with someone who has a kid who lets me go on it with them. Yeah, as you can see, I think it's every other plane is closed off. So yeah, the line is going to take a little bit longer, of course, but it looks nice here. I really like this. The off-booth there with the red door, yellow frame, that looks great. The planes look really, really awesome. Each of them has a different color on the front of it. So you've got yellow there and blue here, but otherwise they all look the same, more or less. So yeah, really, really great to see. A new ride here in Planet Snoopy. Planet Snoopy hasn't gotten a new ride since 2010. So it was definitely overdue. Well, some kids are definitely enjoying this new ride. A little thrilling for them. Yeah, it definitely seems like a fun time for kids. I don't know that it looks too thrilling for adults, but if you're going on with your kid, I'm sure it is a fun time. So yeah, this is Beagle Brigade Airfield, the new for 2021 ride. Really, really cool. Yeah, I love the use of space against the tree line here. One of the other changes around here in Planet Snoopy is the removal of the Planet Snoopy, the Snoopy statue. So that's a little odd, but I spoke with one of the associates around here, and they said it was likely removed because of they didn't want people touching it all the time due to COVID-19. So hopefully we'll see it return next year. But this Beagle Brigade Airfield gazebo plaza definitely seems like it is more the central area. It really does feel like it is central, even though it's not really. It's a nice little area. Still not sure exactly how the show is going to work, but looks like they're preparing for that now. So I got to figure out a way to film that. It's going to be a little different. But yeah, they did also repaint all of the lampposts here, I believe. They used to be kind of a pastel pink purple sort of color, and now they are this set of colors, which blends more with Beagle Brigade Airfield. So yeah, so that's interesting. I like the little grassy area here. I definitely thought that they were going to have a path directly down there so that you would be able to come over the Rainbow Bridge and directly down into this area. I think that would help this to really feel like more of a central plaza, entry plaza for Planet Snoopy, but as is, it still feels like, yeah, this is kind of the place to be in Planet Snoopy. So that's quite a change, and definitely an improvement over the mini golf. Over here at the back, of course, they do not have the single rider line at the moment, so instead they have this sign that says this area is closed, just blocking off that line there. So yeah, that totally makes sense. Also new around this area is Jester's Courtyard, this brand new sign and new name for the fun shop. Love the new sign, love the new name. I think that's really, really great. The only thing I have to say is now we have Jester's Courtyard and Courtyard. Courtyard group catering facility plus Jester's Courtyard. A little bit weird, but I digress. Also, I believe this is a brand new funnel cake sign right over here. Ooh, fancy. I really, really love this, and it does more clearly indicate that you're supposed to enter from over on this side. Fun times. So I am over here in Jester's Courtyard, and it is no longer actually attached to the funnel cake location. They built a wall in between the two. Yeah, very interesting there. I don't quite know why that is, but I feel like that might actually be better. It will help with guest flow for the funnel cake location. And my goodness, the Incredible Hulk statue is in fact incredible. I feel like they could probably put some sort of decoration on this wall that they built, but yeah, definitely going to be helpful for guest flow. Over here by Arthur's Bay, as you can see, Flying Frontenacs will be opening July 15th, just like the Victoria Falls High Divers. Makes sense because they are both produced by the same company, I believe. Les Productions Haute-Vol. Riptide definitely got some love. The seats look fantastic. It is not open at the moment, but yeah, let's see if we can spot the seats are a much brighter blue than they were before. Yeah, I'm not sure how well you can tell, but in person, it's definitely yeah, there you go. Marketplace is no longer a buffet, and it is currently closed. Not sure exactly why that is. I know that indoor dining is not a thing, but they do have a substantial patio out back, so I thought that would be a sure thing. I feel like it is going to be opening soon. Not sure why it's not yet. Canterbury Theatre, no shows currently playing. It's totally makes sense. A little disappointing, just because these circus shows are so great, but at least they are very upfront about it. No shows. More shots of these brand new shingles here. You can see the old ones are the red ones here, and the new ones are these wood unpainted ones. Yeah, I do think that it's an upgrade. Again, the old ones were definitely you know, showing their age. Also new here is Sugar and Spice Pastry Shop. Sign looks really, really great. The building, like just the facade here, it looks, yeah, just fantastic. I love the blue. It feels very appropriate for International Street. I will say on the inside there is currently absolutely nothing at the counter on this side of the building. Still fudge and candy apples on the far side, of course, but that doesn't appear to be technically part of Sugar and Spice Pastry Shop. They still have the candy apple sign on that side and the sweet shop over there. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see yeah, some new treats here. That will be nice. Up here at the Canada's Wonderland store at the front of the park, we have some Yukon Striker merchandise here, of course, but then we have the Squishmallows. Fun times. I know these are apparently very, very popular. I'm personally not particularly interested in them, but they are super soft and squishy, and so we have, over here we have Yukon Striker, so that little eagle there. And then we have Leviathan, of course, Behemoth, looking super cute. We've got the Fly with tiny little wings and also antennae. So yeah, that's fun. And Guardian, because you know Guardian has a dragon, so why not? Fun times. Over here at the entrance to the Grand World Exposition of 1890, it appears that they have put up some brand new flags. They're all the same countries as far as I can tell from my quick glance, but the flags, they are very, very bright. The old ones were getting quite faded, so yeah, nice to see that detail there. Yeah, and it is on both sides here. yeah, so hopefully I will have more on the Expo flags soon. Keep an eye out, and yeah, I'll let you know when that appears. Heading around the globe here, there are signs here which say please stay to your right, sorry, and so I will do that. Of course these people are not, but that's fine. The signs are kind of hard to see. Extreme Skyflyer will be closed this year, which is kind of sad. I was kind of craving a ride on it just a few months ago, and the Rock of the Casbah, All the Rage, whatever you want to call this Moroccan building here, it will be home to an anniversary merchandise shop. It's not quite ready yet, but look forward to that. It's I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of awesome 40th anniversary stuff for sale in there, and also some fun 40th anniversary dessert items, as well as potentially some other food. So yeah, I had just spoken to Grace Peacock, the head of communications here at the park, and yeah, so she did confirm that that stuff is still in the works and will be hopefully ready very, very soon. So yeah, look forward to that. I am super excited to spend a bunch of money. Outside of that, Backlot Cafe is still looking the same, which is a little sad, but you know, there's only so much that they can do. So I'm over here in the line for Minebuster, and I look over, and Striker Mining Co. right there on the back of all of the Yukon Striker bins. So that's pretty awesome. I really, really love that detail. I haven't gotten on Yukon Striker yet. Line just seemed a bit too long for me, but you know, hopefully I'll get a ride on it soon. So I wanted to head on Minebuster to mostly to try out the retrack section, and the retrack section is definitely very, very good. Just about everything else with the ride is ridiculously rough. At this point, I rode Wild Beast earlier, and at this point I honestly believe that Minebuster is the rougher of the two, which is kind of crazy to think about, but there you have it. In other news, Mountain Bay Cliffs looks amazing, and it looks it just feels like it's so much taller than it seemed in some of the drone updates that I've seen. Yeah, looks awesome. I'm definitely excited to leap off the top of it next week. So look forward to my review of it. I do believe this is a new sign. It looks really, really great. Yeah, just love the update here. It's just perfect. Also over here at Soaring Timbers, they now have a test seat, which is good. As you can see, it's got brand new concrete underneath. So yeah, that's good. This ride is fairly tight-fitting, but yeah, should be good. I haven't seen any improvements to the ride cycle, but they do now have a ladder on the front. I definitely don't remember that being there before, but yeah, it's there now. So fun times, small improvements. Yay! Why do I feel like every sign that I've showed off in a previous video that was kind of faded has now been replaced? I'm happy. Do I have some kind of magic touch? What sign should I show off next time? Yeah, this new Alpenfest amusement sign is certainly an improvement.
This new roller coaster, every ride experience.
Over here in the line for Shockwave, it got a brand new shade structure. It looks really, really great. It's got these nice colors on it, red, yellow, and green. So yeah, that's good to see. Always good to see little improvements on these rides. Just to get some extra coverage, we're going to walk in through Planet Snoopy this way, and here you can see the gazebo right back there. So yeah, it's definitely a different way, a different look to entering Planet Snoopy now. Yeah, I don't know that I love it, but I do think that it is nice. It's not. Yeah, it might not be an improvement, but it's at least equal, in my opinion. I still definitely feel like this should be a straight pathway here so that you can head right toward the gazebo. You know, just a hill or even stairs, something. I know stairs aren't that great, but something like that would be nice. And yeah, so this is the approach of Beagle Brigade Airfield from this side. Once again over here at Beagle Brigade Airfield. Yeah, this really does feel like it's meant to be, you know, a significant plaza, like a almost central plaza, but it's not quite central. So yeah, not sure exactly, you know, what's missing, other than, you know, maybe an entrance there, as I said. But yeah, outside of that, I feel like this is a nice new plaza area. It's just a little awkward, and definitely don't love the paving stones, just because they do not match the rest of Planet Snoopy. So it feels different, and that's not great. It doesn't feel as consistent, but I do love these railings here. I love the gazebo. I think it's overall is really good, other than putting shows there, which might just be a COVID-19 thing. I'm not sure, but I love the little operator booth and processor room, I guess. Those buildings are great. They really have those great pops of color. The roof of Beagle Brigade Airfield, I feel like it doesn't really go with anything. It's not awful, but it's not very bright, so it's just kind of odd. But outside of that, yeah, this is a nice new area. Definitely feels like the kids park is a little bit bigger now, so that is always appreciated. Over here around the character carousel, these flower beds are completely empty, so I'm sure they just haven't gotten to them yet. I know it has been a little bit of a rush for them, just because they didn't get much notice. They weren't really allowed to do much in the park prior to opening this year. But you know, last year then they redid all these buildings. They are freshly painted. They look beautiful. Really love them. You've got yeah, you've got the funnel cake place here with a nice carousel horse on the sign there. So that's really nice. Over here you've got Snow Cone, which has other stuff. So that's kind of odd, but sure, why not? And yeah, and then you've got Carousel Kitchen, a new name for what was Snoopy's Supper Time. So yeah, really like that. It looks great. Nice pops of color. The Dairy Queen has been repainted. The shade structure over here has been repainted. And then over here, then the character house, as it is now known, formerly the Snoopy Boutique, that has also been freshly painted. So looking absolutely amazing, bright and new colors. Yeah, really love that. And yeah, so overall, I think they did do a lot of work. There's still more coming this year. Just want to let you guys know that. I don't know exactly what's coming, but I know that there will be more. They're not, you know, at 100% yet, so don't freak out if you're like, man, why didn't they do this or that? They're still working on some stuff. Over here at the entrance to Medieval Fair, it looks like they did a little bit of a repair job here on the castle gate. So as you can see, it now has these spikes here that are held on with those braces there. So yeah, I think that is definitely an improvement. I'm not remembering exactly what it looked like before, but it definitely looks better now. So yeah, it's nice. Alright, this is going to be a pretty quick wrap up because it is starting to rain. There is lightning in the area, so most of the rides are currently closed, which is rather unfortunate end to this first opening day / season pass preview. Oh, yeah, I am getting rained on. So, overall, it's great. It is great to be back. Absolutely amazing. I love checking out all the new stuff. Some stuff I may have missed, and I apologize if I did. It was so hot. It was so hot that I definitely missed out on, you know, doing some of the stuff that I would normally do. But overall, absolutely amazing day, and it's so great to be back. Looking forward to checking out Mountain Bay Cliffs next week. And yeah, just absolutely amazing. Hopefully you guys get to come check out the park soon. And until next time, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.